Hi, and welcome to another episode of Fixed Right Unplugged, home with a no breakdown guarantee. Today, you got Jessy Bell with us. Hello, Jessy Bell.
Hello.
So, Jessy has been with us almost 2 years now. May 1st is going to be 2 years. I just looked that up this morning. She's one of our CSRs. Her and Nikki probably fueled, I don't know, 75 or 80% of the phone calls, probably. So, many of you probably talk to Jessy on the phone. She's our team care coordinator as well, which means, what does that mean, Jessy? You take great care of our team.
Let me I try my best to take great care of the customers.
Team, customers, everybody. She's also a wife, a mom. So you and your husband have a dumpster cleaning service.
Yeah.
Drop the goods around cleaning dumpsters. It's pretty cool. And on top of all that, she's just a genuine, awesome lady. And so happy you're on our chat.
Thank you.
So how do you end up here, Jessy?
So I worked for an electrical union company for about 10 years. And then my husband and I decided that I could go with Ken full time. I did that for maybe about a year. And then I was just ready for something more, get out of house. And then my sister-in-law, Nikki, is the inside service manager here. So that's how I found out about, well, and also we know each other through family stuff, but
Yeah.
that's how I kind of found out about the job. So,
Great. So what do you enjoy most about being here?
I love the camaraderie. I love how much fun we all have. We get our jobs done, but we have a ton of fun all day long.
And fun is actually one of our core values. So we take care of business when we need to, but behind closed doors, there's no shortage of laughter around here. Matter of fact, it kind of reminds me of a story. I heard there was a certain outside service manager who was looking for a table for a new house, and he's talking about how he needed this table. What was your comment to that, Jessy?
Yeah, that I were talking about it, and I blurted out about how I had 5 kitchen tables.
I just wanted one!
From the peanut gallery, the guy with one table. He said he had five.
It was like just something that blurted out, and then I was like, but you can't have any. So I used all of them. All 4 of them are in my basement for all my family laundry and sorting, and then one obviously we use to eat. So
Or of course, I was like, you still don't have a table, do you?
No, I finally broke down and bought one.
All right,
I owned it because I couldn't get one from Jessy.
So Jessy still has her 5 tables.
Yes. I might get more.
Band's house. Company party at Jesse's house. All right. So not every on the most phone calls, we had a great clients, but especially in the summertime when people are without air conditioning, people can kind of go in panic mode. We find it's probably more so in the summertime than in the wintertime because people throw like a couple sweatshirts and pretty calm until we get there.
Yeah.
But even when people call here in kind of in panic mode, you bring like a sense of calmness, to even technicians in here on bad days or ladies here in the office, or maybe myself or Nick, we had a rough day. But you always have to bring that sense of calm. So how do you do that? Like why? How do you kind of just bring us all down and just kind of like, hey, it's okay.
Yeah, I kind of just think about it from my own perspective. I try my best to ignore attitudes because I get it, and then I just try my best to come at them from their perspective and field the call as best as I can, and just make the situations work as best I can.
Well, you do a great job of it because I've listened to some phone calls where you just talk people right off the ledge. By the time you had them, they were ready to almost be in tears because the system was down, and they're like, "It's okay, we've got to. You called the right place. We'll get there." So now, thankful that I joined the team and had that gift because it really is a gift. So what are you most proud of, Justin?
I'm most proud of my family. I'm really proud of how much my kids how fast they're growing up, they're trying really hard to be good young adults. They do make mistakes, but I'm really proud of how good they are, especially compared to how bad I was. So at their age,
I hear you have 3 kids.
pretty much.
Yeah. Well, I'm listening out to your husband.
Yeah.
So
Yeah. But it's a little older.
We love you, Doc. All right. So what are you looking forward to over the next 3 to 5 years and beyond, and it could be personally and or professionally?
I mean, professionally, I'm looking forward to helping and figuring out and growing the company with everybody, figuring out the different processes and steps we're gonna have to start building with as you get bigger and bigger. Personally, we're just camping and enjoying life, so we're just trying to get through the kids through school without any issues, and that's about as best you can ask for.
In today's world, I can understand that. So is it true, like, when it comes to growing a company, do you look a hostile cake over and kick over Nikki's desk?
I hope that is just kidding.
You and Nikki have an amazing relationship. I love watching you two, like, talk smack in here, like, well, I just got a club membership. What'd you get? You know, so how did y'all get such a great relationship?
So we've known each other longer than I've known. I was her brother, my husband. We didn't get along very well when we were younger, but now that we're both in a place of families and we're like this, we're the exact same. And I'm sure, like, last week I was at her house, her husband's like, did you move in? Like, you already knew that. Absolutely. So we spent a lot of time together, and I think we just balance each other pretty well, because it can get hard to hang out with the same people all the time, but I feel like we don't ever hit that point. So I don't know what it is. We just get along really well.
Yeah, it's impressive as much as you work together. Yeah. And, you know, afterward. Yeah. Yeah, that's fantastic. Yeah. And being family on top of it. Yeah. And that's a recipe for debates, but y'all do it really, really, yeah. So for anybody that might be considering joining Fixed Right Guarantee, because we're actually getting ready to have a hiring event here in the next couple of weeks, and we'll be announcing that here really soon. Probably by the time this podcast comes out, it will probably even be out, as a matter of fact. Well, what advice would you give to anyone that's thinking about either joining our team and or maybe just the HVAC industry in general?
I mean, for joining our team, I feel like if you are worried about making a change, I was pretty nervous about jumping into it because I'd never done anything. Like, before I started working here, I didn't even know a heat pump of a heat pump. Right. So I just feel like it's such a, like, if you're thinking about working here, it's such a great place to learn and be taught without any, you should have known this. It's really laid back as far as the learning process or learning curve. And then I just feel like everybody in the office wants to have, I really wants to see this company succeed. So we all have the same goal, but we also have such a fun time. So I feel like if you want to work here and have fun, come on.
Great advice. Yeah. Well, as I said, you've been here almost 2 years now. May 1st is going to be 2 years. And I will say you are an absolute pleasure to be around each and every day. Like, it literally doesn't matter how tough a day. I mean, it could be 100 degrees and phones blowing up, over 100 phone calls coming in, but you still got a smile on your face, making everybody laugh and joke. So I'm super, super thankful to have you with you. So thank you for all you do.
Thank you, sir.
All right. Well, hope you enjoy getting to know Jessy a little bit better. And now you'd have a face to go with that awesome voice on the other end of the phone call, what do you call them? But anyway, we hope you have an amazing week, and we'll see you next time.